Hello friends, welcome to part B of this bag. We have done the part A, and on today's video I'll show you how I put the inner lining for the bag. I'll show you how I add a handle for this bag. So this is part A. So now let's go ahead, but before then, please, thanks so much for all my returning subscribers, and to all my newly subscribers, I say a very big welcome to all of you. Now let's go ahead. So for me to get this bag here, I need to measure. For me to get the line in here now, I need to measure from here. Just get the middle of these two. Make sure these places are equal and this place will also be equal. Then you measure it from here. Get this middle of the side here and the middle of the side this way. Then you measure it from here now. Measure it straight this way. Can you see what I'm doing? So I'm getting 11 inch now. I add half inch this side, then I add half inch this side, making it 12 inch. And this is the 12 inch, and this is this one here. Then coming to this side, this is the longer handle for this one. I have shown you the measurement for the longer hand previously. Then this is the main body, that will be inner lining for this one, these two. And the measurement is the same measurement for the bag, and the side is also the same measurement, and it will be two pieces. Then coming here, this is the place that I'll add the zip, and the measurement for this one is 6.5 inch, and so it should be 6.5 inch by 1.7 inch. So let me go ahead and join all of them together now. Then after that, I will show you how I will add the handle for the bag. So the first thing I will do now is to fold this one this way as I did on the back. Then I'll sew it here, then I'll do it on the other side. So after sewing the side like this is the inner lining. So I'm using this as inner lining. So this is the way I sew the side as I did on the main side of the bag. So I did it here also on the lining for the side of the bag. Then I'll also do the same thing here. I'll sew the base and this one. I'll join the base and this one together this way. Can you see what I'm doing here? I'll join it together. I told you the measurement is the same thing with the main body, with the main measurement of the bag. They have the same measurement. So I'm doing the same thing. The only difference will be when I'm sewing the zip aspect of it. We have a small difference there, but the way I'll add it, I've not done it before. But for this one now that is lining, it's the same thing here. So that's why I'm doing it here this way. After sewing this one, I'll join this one this way also. Then after this now, I'll still join the side. Can you see it's the same thing with the main body of the bag? So after this way now, I'll still fold this way as I did on the other side. For the main body of the bag, I fold it separately before joining them together. But for this one now, after sewing it, then I'll fold it. It's still the same thing as you did the other way or this way. They are the same thing. Then after this one now, what I'll do now is to get the middle of this, and then I'll get the middle of this one this way, the middle of the two this way, then I'll sew it round. Remember the good side of this, facing the good side of this one, because this one will be inside the back. This is the side you'll be seeing after sewing it. So I will join it this way, then I will sew it round. Using the middle of the two, the middle of the side and the middle of the main leather will be the same. Then if there is any remaining one, I'll cut it off after sewing it. Can you see that the main body of the bag leather is much more higher than this one, but I'll cut it out after sewing this one now because this is lining. So whether they are equal or they are not equal, it does not matter for me. But while doing your own, you make it to be equal. But for me, I don't usually mind on lining, but after sewing it, you will see that they will still correspond to each other. Then I will still also join this one this way. Also, so after sewing it this way now, I will trim this side off this way. I'll fold it this way, then make sure they are equal this way, then I'll trim it off. I'll trim this side out now. So after trimming it out now, it will be this way. Then I'll fold it this way now. So then I'll fold it this way. Can you see? I'll fold it this way. And this is the main body of the dog. So this is the lining. I'll get the middle of this one. This, I'll fold it this one, or I'll put it inside here first of all. I'll put it inside here. Can you see? When you put it now, you see there are equal here and they are equal this way. Can you see what I'm saying? So I'll fold it this way now. I'll fold it this way small as a half inch. I'll fold like half inch inside, then making sure that this place and this place are joining together this way. Then I'll sew it round. Let me go ahead and sew it round. So after sewing it now, the inner side will be this way. Can you see? I've covered it with my lining. Then the next thing is to add the zip here. So let me go ahead and add the zip here also. So after sewing that one now, the next thing I will do is to add the zip here. So this is the zip cloth and this is the leather that I'll be using for the zip. So what I will do now is to sew this one this way. Then I'll also sew this one this way. So this is how the zip will look like after sewing it. So let me go ahead and put the zip head here. So after sewing it, it will be this way. Then I'll get the middle for the two sides. I'll get the middle for the two sides this way now. So for this one that I'll show you the measurement before, I'll get the middle also. I'll get the middle for this one here. Then coming here, I'll also get the middle for this. I'll give it a notch. So now I'll hold this middle and this middle here this way. Then I'll sew it straight. Let me go ahead and sew it straight this way. Then I'll add this one also. I'll also sew it straight. So it will be this way. Then I'll join this one together this way. I'll sew it here. So then I'll also sew this one this way. So can you see it will be this way after sewing it. So this is how it will look like. So after this one now, the next thing I will do is to put it inside. The first thing I will do now is to fold it this way. I'll fold it this way. Then I'll get the middle of this one here. And you see this is the middle. So on this middle now, I will join it with this middle of this one this way. I'll join it this way now. And you see, then I'll sew it round. Let me go ahead and sew it round this way. So after sewing the back, this is how it will look like. Can you see? This is how it will look like. You can put it this way. You can make it to be this way. Can you see? Then you can make it to be this way also. So the next thing I will do now is to show you how I will add the handle here. So coming to the handle, this handle this way now, I'll just trim it small this way. Then I'll trim this side also. Can you see? It looks like rectangle. It looks like triangular shape this way. Then after that, next thing I will do is to add it here this way. I'll put it this way here. I'll fold it to make it to be smaller here. That's the reason why I cut some certain things this side. So then I'll put it inside here this way. I'll put it inside, making it to be inside small. Can you see? Then it will be this way. Then I will open it. I'll use my punch and open it this way. So after opening it this way now, I'll put my pin. So when I put the pin here, this is the pin that I'll be using for this ones here. So I'll put this pin this way. Then I'll put it here also. Then I'll use the same thing again. Then I'll cover it. So this is how it will look like. Can you see? So the same thing applies to this side also. So I'll open this one this way also. Can you see how this one looks like? So it will be this way. Then I'll add the other one also. The same thing I did here that I will do on this one also.